Hey, what's up guys, TheCampingRusher here. Welcome back everybody to another Fortnite video. Last night, or I guess this morning, at about 6 a.m. the update dropped. The extreme weather update, that is. A couple other things as well. I got gameplay going in the background. We'll discuss a little bit about that. We're also talking about next season's Battle Pass, a new discovery. And it gets me excited. I'm on board with it. And then skill-based matchmaking, some necessary changes. Here we go. So, I got the gameplay going in the background, like I said, but let's talk about a couple things. I haven't had a chance to play. I'm going to do my weather update session tonight, getting some of the guys on, and just going to have some fun in pubs and test these things out, but they look cool. They look fun. So, some stuff while you're watching. First, the tornadoes. Demolishes structures on the ground, okay? It takes down builds, apparently. You can it picks up objects into the tornado, of course. It can also pick up vehicles. It can be used to fly, and then eventually it will end. I believe they can last up to 8 minutes long, right? That's what we knew. Eventually it'll end, and then it will drop all of the objects, including you, but you won't take fall damage, all right? You won't take fall damage if you're still in the tornado while it ends. That's how the tornado works. Again, that gameplay will play, and then it'll switch over to the lightning gameplay. Now, here's some new info about that. Storms can be seen across the entire map. Lightning sparks the ground where it is about to strike, so there's like a warning zone. Because remember, if you get struck, I think it does do 10 damage, but you're going to get that chilly effect. So most of the time, it's probably going to be worth it, right, to take that damage. So you can see there's a warning shot, and then you stand there and you get hit. The lightning strikes do cause fire, and like we said, strikes give speed when hit. Strikes do deal 10 damage, so they did carry over, because that was an early plan. It looks like that's what they went ahead with. Being in water or on the highest points underneath the storm cloud increases your strike chance. So it does work like real lightning, right? They say, you know, if there's a lightning storm, don't hold up a big 10-foot pole above your head. I mean, they don't say exactly that, but you get the point, right? We all know that. It's common sense. I've never tried it. I just believe it. So apparently that carries over to Fortnite as well. So that's all the info on the extreme weather. I'm so excited to play tonight. I really am. And of course, the flare gun also dropped as well. It's been unvaulted. It's a fun item. I enjoy this item. And I don't know if it has a place in competitive, but here are the notes on competitive. Tornadoes and lightning are not included in competitive, but flare guns are currently not in competitive, but are subject to an evaluation period. During this season, items like the flare gun, the shield keg could potentially be introduced to competitive playlists after 1 to 2 week evaluation period. In this season in particular, we're evaluating the viability of more mid-season items introduced to competitive playlists than in recent previous seasons. Okay, so yeah, because I don't remember the flare gun being in. I don't remember last season a lot of the items that were added throughout being placed in. So it looks like they're trying to push through more of these items to competitive. That's what that wording sounds like to me. So yeah, 1 to 2 week evaluation period is the goal. Also, this is Tornado Week. So in Tornado Week, running from now until January 17th at 9 a.m. Eastern, there's a higher % chance you'll encounter tornadoes around the island for their debut. The wind is at your back. So I like this, man. I mean, we're all obviously excited about this weather update. And, you know, tonight I'm logging in mainly to experience the weather update. So why not make tornadoes more common, right, for this week and this week only? Well, everyone's hyped about it. I think that's the way to do it. And a reminder, next week, the 18th, is our massive mid-season update. Tilted Towers' birthday. It's going to be a big one. We'll talk more about that, but make sure you subscribe to the channel with noties on. All noties on, and I'll keep you up to date. Now, final thing about kind of the weather, and that was from a post here, just from a Twitter user, Aya's New Putty, and he references the from Midas's office way back when, the device, right? The device, a book with a drawing of the device, lightning storm, storm clouds, and I don't know if it means anything, but also referencing a post from 12.6 over a year and a half ago, a year ago. Storm clouds are beginning to appear over the island. Multiple surrounding clouds can be found, whilst a larger circular storm cloud forms the eye around the agency. Expect to see more clouds appear as the event draws near. So, altering weather, altering the storm. The main point here is, does Midas with the device have anything to do with this extreme weather update? We'll see. We'll have to wait and see, man. I hope so, because I love that character and I want to see more of him. I think we will see more of him. When the update went live, again, 6 a.m. this morning, the 7's rocket has now returned into the rocket silo with the door now closed behind it. Previously, it was just waiting open for the rocket to return, right? The next stage of the scientist quest is now available. Guide soon, where he explains their recon mission failed and they need to improve it. So they sent the rocket ship up into space and it has failed. The mission failed, so they're probably going to send another one, I assume, in the coming weeks and try again. Now, some discussion. HypeX, if victory crowns are staying forever, I hope Epic makes more cosmetics for them. For example, a back bling that displays your wins, or a skin or a pickaxe that you unlock an effect slider based on how many crowns you got after you purchased the skin or pickaxe, just like LeBron's. I love those ideas, and then just all the way back to what I also want, just like in Fall Guys, right? The crowns are treated as an exclusive currency. So there's items that come to the crown shop that you can only purchase with crowns. Hopefully we see improvements on the crown system in the future. I think they will. I think this is a fun feature, and they'll keep adding to it. Here's a random update or image here for you. It's a comparison of the size of the island, the mothership, and the cradle. He spells it with 2 D's. Maybe it's cradle. Maybe he meant cradle. But either way, you can see the I call it the Death Star, though, right? Compared to, that's the size of it. Yeah, on the right side there, just those little blips are the map and the mothership. So it's so big. And I really hope they don't stop the Last Reality storyline here. It's probably been that, and the 7 to me are the most interesting, even more interesting than the IO. I just want to keep learning more. HypeX, another discussion, and that is skill-based matchmaking before we talk about the Battle Pass findings here. I thought about a crazy and dumb idea to fix skill-based matchmaking in Fortnite. It should be based on things like this and not on stats or playtime or whatever it is now. Time took to successfully edit a build, succeeded to failed edits ratio, and distance traveled while building and editing successfully. Now, I don't know if I agree with these specifics. Like that seems way too specific, and you're looking at one skill. There's a lot of things to look at is the point here. But in the comments below, if you could choose what the criteria would be for skill-based matchmaking to determine if a player is good or bad, what would you do? All right, and it could be up to 5. Let's say 5. 5 different things they take into account. What would you choose? Let me know in the comment section below. I've done a video on skill-based matchmaking already this season, how it works. You can go check my channel if you want to watch that. Now, final thing here, and that is about the Battle Pass. Next season's Battle Pass, of course. We have evidence that there is, from a source, that there is the theme for next season is the 7 versus IO, a war theme. All right, that seems to be what's happening, and people are referencing back to Chapter 2, Season 2, where we had Ghost vs. Shadow, and that was an awesome season. Storyline-wise, one of my favorite seasons, but the cool part with the Battle Pass, some people liked it, some people disliked it, but this is how it happened, is you could choose, right? Each skin you choose, Ghost version or Shadow version. So with that being said, first I want to look at this image. This is from the skin survey, and this is where we've built a Battle Pass based on the survey and what we think's coming next season. But we've thought these were the sisters, and they still very well could be, but there's a theory here on Reddit. What if, just like in Season 2, Chapter 2, Season 2, you pick IO or you pick the 7 on your Battle Pass skin? And in this case, so maybe they're the exact same person, not the sisters. And for example, the orange one would be IO and the red one would be for the 7. It's a pretty good theory. There's another skin here that follows that kind of same trend, and you can see that I don't think he's reaching too much here. I think this is a big possibility, and I want to know your thoughts. Maybe the Battle Pass functions this way, and we've already taken our guess what is in the Battle Pass. and I'm sure we're going to be right on a few of those. Remember, this season's Battle Pass is made up of a lot of skins that were in the survey, so we're not reaching too far. Thanks for watching, everybody. Take care. Touch that like button. Talk soon. Goodbye.